Hey, what's up? I am, of course, Ellis, and this is a reaction to BTS Reflection, which I believe is an RM solo. Before this was supposed to be FX Red Light, but that shit was blocked worldwide, so no one's getting to listen to it in any format. Doesn't matter if it's Patreon or whatever. They're just like, I can't have that. After this, I'm going to try some Key and more Red Velvet. I think that seems pretty dope. Now, if I know anything about RM, I expect some smooth rapping, not quite as fast necessarily as like Suga, but with a lot of introspection. Dude, because his mono playlist was dope. Today's episode is brought to you by me. This is my, I did this, and I've worked with me in the past, and I'm kind of satisfied, and I hope to work with me in the future. So, support, I don't even have anything to sell you. Let's go. Oh, I do know this is a fan-made video, and I did have to check that the recording was working.
I know every life's a movie. We got different stars and stories. We got different nights and mornings. Our scenarios ain't just boring. 나는 이 영화가 너무 재밌어. 매일매일 잘 찍고 싶어. 난 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 근데 말야 가끔 나는 내가 너무너무 미워. 사실 꽤나 자주 나는 내가 너무 미워. 내가 너무 미울 때는 또
I mean, I kind of already want to talk about some of this stuff. This is what RM does. There's a cat here. If you see me distracted, she's probably about to jump up on the table. I love the clear honesty. I mean, obviously I don't have the Hangul in front of me, and I wouldn't understand it anyways, but it's something we don't get a chance to really talk about that much. And for someone like me, you know, I mean, I don't know your story, but I dislike myself every day. It's not all day. I don't like dislike myself every hour of the day. It's like I have these little pockets of disappointment and frustration. A lot of times when I first wake up, like when I first wake up, I'm like, dude, you didn't do enough yesterday. And, you know, really, what chance do you have of making things better? Cat, just jump. Let me just go on the video for the cat fucking distracts me.
그냥 서있어 익숙한 어둠과 웃고 있는 사람들과 나를 웃게 하는 들 슬며시 다가와서 나의 손을 잡는 fear 괜찮아 다 둘셋이니까
Hey, 괜찮아.
나도 친구가 있으면 좋잖아
Actually, you know what? I think me being distracted by this cat right here, you cannot jump on the keyboard and do crazy stuff. You just can't. Like, I can't let you do that. Okay? All right. I think that me being distracted, after saying like multiple times a day I don't like myself, I actually think that's a really poignant. Is poignant the word I want? I don't know. What does poignant mean? Who knows? You can go that quickly from being introspective and doubting yourself to just being focused on the thing at hand. In this case, it's a cat that I think is going to jump up here. And I think that's important because oftentimes when you're going to be at your darkest and really questioning stuff, like maybe I should quit this job or dump this boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe life is meaningless, or what are we all doing here? Why am I working so hard when all that's going to happen is we're all going to die and perish anyways? Usually you have to have time to do that. You need some peace and quiet. If there's like a boss yapping in your ear or someone else yapping in your ear, or in this case, music pulling your, consciousness, it's a quick fix. So the hard part is getting someone who's depressed to have some outside stimuli, because oftentimes it's going to be late at night or something, and they're going to be isolated, But if you have the wherewithal to bring something into your consciousness, to your visuals, watch something pretty, or it doesn't have to actually, don't even say pretty. Just watch something, listen to something, read something, do something, get up, get out of where you are, wherever you are, and go do something different. Even if it's shitty, right? If it's dry in your room and it's raining outside and you get up and you go outside in the rain, that is going to be a tremendous shift in your environment. And I think it's really underestimated how much impact you can have on your own psyche just by intentionally changing it up. Being like, I'm going to change what's in my head by knowing that I'm a machine that consumes stimuli. So I'm just going to feed myself stimuli.
세상은 절망의 또 다른 이름 나의 키는 지구의 또 다른 지름 나는 나의 모든 기쁨이자 싫음 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음 저기 한
Hold on.
싫음 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음 저기 한 강을 보는 친구야 우리 옷깃을 스치면 인연이 될까 아니 우리 전생에서
Alright, y'all might just have to leave because I'm just going to talk too much. The everyday repetition of the love and hate. I guess I didn't speak of the love part, right? But me making these videos is me loving myself. At some level, I have to believe in myself to even make this video. Or else, like, why? Like, it's not comfortable. Especially in this setting that I'm in right now, and in order to do that, I have to have some positive belief in my future. And so it's just understanding the cycle. Winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, all the time. My cycle just happens to be an everyday cycle, which is love myself, hate myself, love myself, hate myself. How often? Pretty much every day. Pretty much every day I'm like, dude, you could do this. Like, this is just the beginning. You're going to build a community and everything's going to be different. And also like an hour each day where I'm like, dude, you suck. You have no chance of doing this. Why have you wasted so much time? Why are you so far behind? Why are you even trying this? There's no chance of it working. You just balance that out. You can't force it to balance out. Just the natural cycle of events balances it out.
어쩜 수없이 부딪혔을지도 몰라 어둠 속에서 사람들은 나보다 행복해 보이네 다들 자기가 있을 곳을 아는데 나만 할 일 없이 걷네 그래도 여기 섞여있는 게 더 편해 밤에 삼킨 뚝섬은 나에게 전혀 다른 세상을 건네 나는 자유롭고 싶다 자유에게서 자유롭고 싶다 지금은 행복한데 불행하니까 나는 나를 보내 뚝섬에서
That's nuts, man. When it comes to all of this, and I'm going to throw it under all of this BTS umbrella, because I think it really does apply to them as soloists and as a group. This type of introspection, reflection, like the name of our song, and honesty, not just with ourselves, but honesty to the outside world, which is very difficult. Because everyone wants to be loved and admired, or at least not hated. So we all try to put a false representation up, or at least our best. Maybe it's not false. Maybe it's just our best side. But my favorite thing about, number one, my favorite thing about BTS stuff and the solo tracks, not just solo BTS, but our BTS members on their solo work, J-Hope, whatever, is one, the music being good, because you can't get your message across if people aren't listening. So having great music where then the listener can go, hey, what message is in this? That is supremely important. If people aren't listening to you, you can't communicate a message. But after that, after we're listening, my favorite thing about it is taking issues and just putting them on the table. Not even on usually in the past, you go back 20 years, it's all these poetic metaphors of not liking myself or loving myself. You'd have to use imagery, metaphors, similes, and poetically build a picture. And here we actually get people saying straight to your face, sometimes they hate me, sometimes I love me, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. I'm there for me. I can be there for you. Will you be there for me? And it's a more cohesive, not just cohesive and transparent. You feel like you're getting a glimpse into people because, I think it's just the progression of music itself and art, which is when there are so many good musicians and rappers and producers, we've got good dance songs, rap songs, rock songs. How does one differentiate themselves? And the new way is authenticity. You go, you know what? I'm going to try to be as real to you as I actually am in my head. And then if we relate on that, then I don't have to have a facade up. I can just be me. And if you're being you and I like you and I'm being me and you like me, then we don't have that baggage of trying to uphold our persona, which goes into the future, right? Map of the soul persona. Well, that's a lot of rambling on this topic. Me and the Choo Choo Cat, who is driving me bonkers. She's right here. She's literally, I don't know if you see my hand. She's about 5 inches from my hand, constantly making me think she's going to break everything. Say hi to the people. She's right here. You're right there. Yeah, that's you. Okay. Well, I have to go to a concert, but I think I can get some more videos done. Some friends of mine, I was going to say not close friends. That's complicated because the band is big. There's probably like 9-10 people in the group because it's got a giant horn section. I have went to class with, camped out with, wrestled with some of the people in there. But then there's a couple of dudes that I've never really hung out with, so it's weird. Because one guy's like, why is this Ellis guy just allowed to be backstage doing stuff? And then other people are like, oh, that's just Ellis. So it's kind of weird. Although, where they're playing tonight, I don't think there's a backstage, so I won't be doing any of that. Anyways, I love you. The Choo Choo Cat loves you. We will see you somewhere else doing hand gestures like it means something. Dame bayo.